Hi, I'm Charles Band, and welcome to the 6th edition of Full Moon's Video Zone. I just got back from the set of Demonic Toys, our latest film to feature a tiny brigade of killer creatures. But then after the Puppet Master films and Subspecies, you may have noticed my fondness for tiny stars. I'm really excited about Dollman, an action hero that you'll be seeing a lot more of. Having the galaxy's toughest hero being brought down to size on Earth will hopefully bring us another great action series in the tradition of Trancers. My first step was getting Tim Thomerson, whose ability to put humor and humanity into the toughest heroes made him perfect for Jack Death and Trancers. Tim's even meaner now as Brick Bardo, the 13-inch cop with an attitude. And few directors have had the action-packed career of Albert Pyun, who began with the fantasy classic The Sword and the Sorcerer, and has since worked with Jean-Claude Van Damme in Cyborg and Sasha Mitchell in Kickboxer 2. By taking a fun, classic Western approach to Dollman, Albert's unique visual style and Tim's offbeat sense of humor have made for the first of a winning Dollman series. So be on the lookout for Brick Bardo's second appearance, and I'll be seeing you on the next edition of Full Moon's Video Zone.
He's from another planet. He's from another galaxy. And, obviously, he's from another dimension. He's Dollman. 13 inches with an attitude. Tim Thomerson is Dollman. A longtime Full Moon favorite, Thomerson also stars as Jack Death, a cop from the future in Trancers 1 and 2.
The difference between Jack Death and Trancers and this guy I'm playing now in this thing called Dollman is that Dollman is from another planet. And the reason why he's called Dollman is he's only 13 inches tall when he comes down here to this world. But in the world that he's from, in the planet Arturos, he's like the toughest cop there is, and he's a real loner, kind of like the man with no name in the Clint Eastwood, Sergio Leone movies of the early 60s, the spaghetti westerns.
That's right.
It's basically a little cowboy guy from space who comes down and fights the bad guys here.
It's about the size of it.
And these bad guys are some of the baddest. Jackie Earl Haley of Breaking Away fame plays Braxton Red, the leader of the pack and the wrecker of neighborhoods.
What you made me do? See, that's what happens when people start taking things upon themselves.
What it is you're born into this society, and there's always two sides to everything. This guy was born into an area where the American dream, the slice of the apple pie, appears to not be available to these guys, and it's kind of what's going on in society today. A lot of these gangbangers and people are playing out the hand, you know, they're kind of getting to the top the quick and easy way because they see no other options.
No, actually, it's this ulcer. The caterers are just horrendous.
The American dream, such as it is still being pursued by Debbie Alejandro, played by actress Kamala Lopez, a single mother who fights to save her neighborhood from the ravages of drugs and gangs.
Scumbag! The character is a wonderful part for a woman, and it's a part that needs to reappear more in film today. It's a part with strength and dignity and integrity without loss of femininity, which I think happens a lot of times when you have a very tough woman. The focus tends to become, well, she's like a man. But in this case, she's not. She's a mother, she's very powerful, she's a fighter, and I think that reflects a lot of working single mothers today.
Vivian, you know we can make a difference. We can change this neighborhood.
Especially with this Dollman blowing away all the scumbags for us, eh?
That's not the way I wanted this to work out.
Whoa, I don't want to do what a girl always does. I want to do what a girl never does.
It's Doll Bitch!
The end.
Albert Pyun directs his 14th film with Dollman, beginning with The Sword and the Sorcerer in 1982, and including such films as Kickboxer 2, Captain America, and Full Moon Entertainment's Arcade. Pyun finds directing Dollman particularly challenging.
You don't really normally see like a Lethal Weapon or a, you know, sort of a Terminator type movie where your hero is 13 inches tall and yet asked to do all the same types of action and, you know, blow villains away and chase, you know, big chases and stunts. So it was a real challenge.
Using the split screen process, whereby two separate images are married onto one frame of film, the 6-foot Thomerson is transformed into a 13-inch man. This time-tested process was pioneered in the classic King Kong. And for you television buffs, The Patty Duke Show.
I hate giants. You tell me a midget did this to you?
No, it was no midget, pendejo. Mira, a little guy like this, about this big.
It was very difficult because you have to remember, because he's 13 inches tall, he can't play actually to the situation. So he has to pretend, you know, what's happening in front of him. Same with the other actors. They all had to pretend that Tim was there at 13 inches. It's quite a challenge, I think, for all the actors.
Get away!
You're kind of acting to the wall sometimes and to the script person but it's not tough. You just, you know, through your imagination, you're an actor, you can...
And action.
You should be able to play to a rock. That's what we get paid for, so it's not tough for me. I enjoy it.
Actually, what has happened, they're not doing blue screen on this picture. They have come up with a new way to literally shrink Tim Thomerson. That's, you know, one of the reasons why I guess he was complaining about his dressing room, because basically they went and they got a Barbie wagon thing, and they've been like towing it around.
He's still pretty intimidating, even at 13 inches.
Don't even think about it.
Another of the head villains is the character Sprug, or what's left of him. Special effects person for Z created a puppet-sized Sprug for the long shot and matching makeup for the close-ups of Frank Collison, who plays the little creep.
All I remember was your head rolling around in the parking lot. I didn't think there was enough to save. Modern medicine. They're doing some wonderful things.
I think that guy's pushed it a little bit. I think he should have definitely quit while he was ahead.
From now on, you work for me. You do what I say.
Work for you?
Another heavily featured player in the film is Dollman's gun, the proto-blaster.
It's dangerous to me. To you, too. If I were you, I'd go out and kill him right now.
If Dollman did not have this famous gun, he would still have his famous attitude. Yes, he would.
I think he suffers from a Napoleonic syndrome.
Yeah,
What? Short man's complex.
Dollman's attitude is don't mess with Dollman because he will jump steady in your face.
Get out of the way!
Dollman. Size isn't everything when you're a cop from another planet.
So, Debbie, tell me size doesn't count.
From Full Moon Entertainment.
Fantasy films, action, adventure, they're sort of all over the place. But when you say horror film, you have particular kinds of films that people are thinking about and particular kinds of things that they want to see. You have to be more inventive, come up with a new way to do it, or as I've said to a number of people as we made this film, this little piece is an ode to such and such. And all the toys come back because the devil possesses them, or a demon possesses them and bring them back to life. So there's Baby Oopsie, who really was just a little plaything, a regular doll that has become possessed and demonized. There's a toy robot. The robot, of course, wreaks all kind of havoc because he fires laser bolts at a number of people who get in his way. Then there's a teddy bear, and our teddy bear actually transforms into a huge mutant bear. And if you actually have a good story and if you have the right effects, you can make a simple effect more effective. If you care about who it happens to, if somebody's getting their head split open. If you care about the character, it's a lot more gruesome than if it's just somebody that, you know, you don't really care about anyway. So I think for a small little movie, this one actually is quite thrilling and quite big.
A young man in a land of mystery.
Wow. This is my father's estate?
No, this is your estate.
This whole area is just filled with people who practice black magic in one fashion or the other. Love potions. Revenge spells. In Tom's place, it's dangerous.
No, it doesn't sound dangerous, sounds fun.
A young man haunted by a ghost from his past.
Your father was an extraordinary man.
And he was touched by the devil.
I am convinced, Corey, that with your love and support, I will be able to
rise up from the grips of death and return to the world of the living.
Aroused by his darkest fantasies.
I'm gonna put a love spell on you.
My father, he wants me to revive him.
To your old man, may he live again.
You'll die, Corey. You want to bring your father back today, don't you?
Okay, let's do it. Rise, Dollman. Rise!
Hello, son. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. See what happens when people are bad?
Netherworld, coming soon from Full Moon Entertainment.
We're gonna have a lot of fun here tonight, friend. Going to raise hell.
What the? Oh my God! Somebody shot him!
It's not over. You can't have me.
Demonic Toys. Playtime begins this spring. The makers of Puppet Master and Reanimator take you to a time of madness.
Have mercy.
Arrest her. An inquisitor's lust, a woman's innocence. His battle for her soul will create evil's ultimate weapon.
Look up.
The Pit and the Pendulum.
No one escaped. No one.
The Pit and the Pendulum, now on video cassette from Full Moon Entertainment. In the dark past, humans were their prey. And blood was their life. Now in modern-day Transylvania, eternal evil has reawakened.
I'm afraid for you.
Subspecies, now on video cassette. Jack Death, the future cop, is back. And on the transfer attack.
They're biodegradable.
He's got old enemies.
I want fresh blood.
New lovers.
I happen to be his wife. So am I.
Ladies, please.
And a dead aim.
20th century must be getting to you.
You have no idea.
Trancers 2, now on video cassette from Full Moon Entertainment.
Andre Toulon only wanted to entertain children.
Herr Toulon has developed a method of animating his puppets without string. It's as if they were alive.
Now the Nazis will turn his puppets into toys of terror. World War II has just gotten smaller.
You think I'm afraid of this? You will be afraid.
Puppet Master 3, now on video cassette.
Hi, Full Moon fans. I'm Charlie Spradling, and let me tell you, it was scary enough starring in Puppet Master 2 with those little killer puppets, but now Full Moon has created models of the puppets. They come in a kit, and you put them together. You can get six-shooter, torch, tunneler, pinhead, and blade. He's the one that got me, remember? These great puppet kits come with a certificate of authenticity signed by Greg Aronowitz. He's the creator of the puppet models, and Charles Band from Full Moon. Now, you can't make them move, but they do look really cool sitting in your living room. Our Full Moon fan club keeps getting bigger and bigger. Don't forget, though, when you join, you get an official Full Moon t-shirt, just like the one I'm wearing. You also get a copy of Moon Flash, which is our quarterly newsletter, and a chance at great collector's items. All that for only $20, and let me tell you, it's a real bargain. When you're at your local record stores, don't forget to pick out Moonstone CDs and tapes. We have scores for movies such as Pendulum, Meridian, starring me, and Puppet Master 1 and 2. Brand new is Subspecies, don't forget to get that one. And coming soon is Netherworld with original songs by Edgar Winters and the music done by John Bon Jovi's keyboardist, David Bryan. God, I can't wait to hear that one. Rawr! Malibu Graphics has some great new comics hitting the stands. Already available are Puppet Master and Subspecies, but coming soon you can get Children of Puppet Master, Dollman, and Trancers. And that's just in time for Trancers 2 trading cards, which will tell you everything you've ever wanted to know about Jack Death. And he's a really scary guy, let me tell you. Says he.
To get information about our merchandise or joining the Full Moon Fan Club, be sure to call our Full Moon hotline at 1-800-999-9559 or write to Full Moon Entertainment, P.O. Box 526, 8721 Santa Monica Boulevard, West Hollywood, California, 90069.
So until next time, don't forget to join Full Moon Fan Club and check out our great merchandise. Keep sending me those letters and keep watching Video Zone.
Thank you.